So this is how you level up your discipline skill, and interestingly, it's the exact same way that you level up in weightlifting. It's all about the concept of progressive overload. Progressive overload is this concept, this kind of training method in weightlifting, which is that we start off at like a light weight, and over weeks and months and years, we just slowly, incrementally add on a little bit of weight every single time. When a beginner goes to the gym, he doesn't think, oh, I'm gonna go bench press 7 plates. The clever, intelligent beginner says, okay, I'm gonna go and just start with the empty bar and just see how that is. And 2 weeks from now, I might add on 5 kg either side of the bar, maybe 10 kg. 6 months from now, a year from now, I might even have 20 kg either side of the bar. And 3 years from now, it might even be 40 kg either side of the bar, and that's 100 kg for the total weight. We increase whatever we do incrementally. That's progressive overload. And discipline is the exact same thing. You need to progressively overload your discipline. What's very interesting about discipline is that discipline actually cures, and this is controversial as fuck, but discipline cures depression. Depression is simply just a reduction in your progressive overload of life. You've just reduced how much you're able to do of life. You used to be able to, go out and go to work and study and just be a normal person, and now you feel like that's just too hard to do. You've just reset your progressive overload, and so all you've got to do is just progressively overload back up. So it's a struggle doing anything more than just, lying on your bed, watching some bullshit YouTube on your phone. So progressively overload today, get out of your bed and brush your teeth. That's a big jump for some people. Where are you up to in life right now, especially in terms of the work and the progress that you're making to your goals? And then figure out the next progressive overload step to that. What is one step further that you can take today, tomorrow, next week? And then ask yourself this every single day. You just constantly want to be progressively overloading your discipline, the sacrifices that you make, the hard choices that you make, just for the rest of your life. And you know what? That's really bringing something that, a lot of people don't really talk about. And, we speak about discipline and masculinity and goals and everything, online. And you've seen this before, like, oh yeah, making money, all these productive things that you've seen online. One of the things that many other creators don't really talk about, I'm kind of going on a rant here, but I think this might be valuable for you, is that you really have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice. If you want to become more masculine, you have to sacrifice a lot of things. If you want to become more disciplined, think about what you have to sacrifice. Discipline is inherently a sacrifice of comfort. And you've been bred to stay in comfort, to just keep sucking on like mummy's nipple. I know that sounds weird, but that's literally the life of the majority of males, and I won't even say men. The majority of guys are males, not men. You've been bred to just stay in a state of comfort because you're not used to making sacrifices. Everything that I've discussed in this guide, and pretty much everything I discuss on my channel, all the work that I do, is based on sacrificing these momentary, small, short pleasures that don't fulfill us, that don't free us, that don't actually just give us anything more than a fleeting sense of comfort. But we'll always have that thought in our minds that we're being Jeffries. You need to sacrifice comfort. You need to sacrifice to become more masculine, to become successful, to become healthy. And I just spoke about the concept of progressive overload. There is a phrase that I've said before that really helped me. And the phrase was, sacrifice must be progressively overloaded. Whatever you've sacrificed so far to make progress in some discipline goal, like fitness or work, fantastic. But you need to keep sacrificing. So, at first, for example, for a beginner to make progress in the gym, he's feeling really disciplined. Yeah, he's gonna go to the gym. I don't feel like going to the gym, but fuck it, I'm gonna go anyway. The sacrifice he needs to make is like 2 hours per week, 3 hours per week for the workout, and he's gonna make some gains. But a year from then, his gains slow down, and now he's gonna need to sacrifice 5 hours per week, and now he's gonna actually need to really change up some of his meals if he still wants to continue making progress. Now 2 years from then, 5 years from then, he needs to sacrifice so much more. He needs to sacrifice late nights, alcohol, shitty food. He needs to be on an optimized workout routine. The sacrifices that you make to progress to your goals must be progressively overloaded over time. If you haven't recently added more sacrifice to your life in the last month, I guarantee you're complacent.